What really drew the Essential Theatre to this play, I think, would be its subject matter. It combines a number of different story elements, which I think made a very interesting juxtaposition with each other. We've all seen plays and stories that deal with racial tensions in the South between whites and African Americans. So it's an interesting subject matter, but it's one that's been explored a lot. This play does that. It also has elements of anti-Semitism, tensions between Jewish characters and whites and blacks who were, not Jewish. And it also deals with women and, in general, the roles that have been allowed to play by society and the way that those roles have changed over the years. World War II, during which time the play was set, was a time in which, simply because of the national crisis that was being faced, brought about a lot of changes, and one of those was things that women were allowed to do, to join the workforce in various ways, and in the case of this particular play, to play jazz music, which was not something that women were really encouraged and given the opportunity to do before then. So all these different elements come together in one story. So I think what makes it particularly interesting is the world of swing jazz music in which the play is set, which is a very vibrant and exciting cultural element.
Jim Crow and the Rhythm Darlings is the story of some amazing women jazz players in a time when women weren't allowed to play music. And they formed a group in the 1940s when the men were off at war. And what's significant is that this happens to be a group of African American women. What's extraordinary about this piece is that when one of the band members drops out, they choose a white female. So this group of African Americans choose the best jazz player they can get, and they don't care about race, which makes it really significant to today. And they come down south, and the play is about what happens when they do.
This play is inspired by the International Sweethearts of Rhythm, this jazz band, in 1943. I was driving in my car listening to the Clark Atlanta University jazz station one afternoon, Sunday afternoon, and I just caught the tail end of a story about a band from the 40s that was traveling through the Jim Crow South with their first white member. The sax player happened to be white, going through the South. She wasn't used to it. It seems ridiculous, but they didn't understand the reality of what the South was like back in the 40s. There was a lot of tension between the band members. Just traveling through the South with a white member put the whole band in peril.
I think any play you do, you hope that the audience will see an aspect of life from a different angle maybe than they've seen before. Jim Crow and the Rhythm Darlings is the winner of this year's Essential Theatre Playwriting Award contest, and we're very excited about that, and we hope you'll come see it.
Come out and see this play. I'm so excited that it was chosen for Essential Theatre's Festival, and I think it's going to be a really good production.
I would love for anyone who loves jazz music to come see the show. Anyone who loves feminist issues and women playing jazz to come see the show. Anyone who loves theater, come see the show. Anyone who loves to be challenged should come see the show. Anyone who loves history, sociology, really just diversity of thought should come see the show and should absolutely come and support Essential Theatre this summer.